3, 2, 1. Hello guys and welcome to the YouTube channel. My name is Mojeed Sulayman and I thought it would be a good idea to round off this year with a video celebrating all the good lifters and athletes we have in GB. Kind of just make a focus on the lifters here and have some fun with it. So we'll be having multiple rounds. We'll be doing best male lifter, best female lifter, best junior male lifter, best female junior best lifter. Kind of just go down through it segment by segment. You can skip through if you want to see your name pops up in one of this lists, or you can just watch the whole thing as a whole. So we're going to kick it off with the best male lifter of the year. So in this category we have Durance Kengamu, we have Tony Cliff, we have Sam Watt, and on the side we kind of have me and we have Kristen Ayodokun. So the main focus will be on Durance and Tony because both of them have done amazing jobs this year. Now, just to wrap off Durance's accomplishment, Durance was the first person to squat 300 kg and above in GB. Also the second person to squat over 300 or 300 in Europe. The first male to total 800 kg in the 83 kg class. The man has a list of accolades. He's won nationals multiple times and also came second at IPF Worlds and won Euros. So you kind of already know my pick already. I think Durance is a clear winner for this. Tony Cliff had an amazing year. He competed at the World Games, which is equipped, so he didn't do many classic lifts, but he was still able to pop a massive 945 kg total in the local competition he did, which blows everyone out of the water. I believe that the current record for the 120s is 922.5, 945, coming off equipped, also had a kid. Amazing. Unfortunately, this doesn't have the list of classic competitions to stack up against Durance's performance so far. Also, we have Sam Watt, who's 51 years old, totaling 887.5 at nationals. Posted on his Instagram, he did a 915 kg gym lift total. It's just insane at the age of 51. And then we have me, who was able to come third at IPF Worlds, and also the highest ranking male lifter in GB wise. But unfortunately, I don't just have these accolades and medals to be in competition with these guys. And same as Kristen, who also had an amazing competition, but we just fall short in the number of medals and accomplishments we had for this year. So next up, we have the best female lifter of the year. Now in this category, we have quite a few females who have put up a massive performance and also won their respective weight classes, either nationals or Euros. So our main two people will be Joy and Bobby. I mean, these are the most recurring name we have every single year. It's always Joy or Bobby, and they happen to be in the same weight class. Joy put up a massive 495 kg total at Arnold's UK with an insane 230 kg deadlift at 57 kg body weight. Frankly speaking, this is her award. There's no point having more in the conversation. But right up next to her is Bobby, who is improving very massively. I believe Bobby totaled 483 kg at Euros, and she looks very strong. Missed the second attempt in deadlift, and I also believe she also set a 115.5 kg bench at that competition, which is also amazing. I mean, Bobby is catching up. The current world record stands at unofficially 500 by Jar Jacob, and followed by Joy Mani with a 495, and then Bobby is at 483. But with that missed deadlift second attempt, I can see her pushing into the 490s, starting to break closer and closer to that 500 kg total. And following up next to her, we have Annie Nelson, who also put a massive performance this year and currently holds the record for GB in the 63 kg and 69 kg weight class. We have Sophia Ellis, who also put up a decent performance, and we also have Zayana, who also put up a massive performance in the 84 kg weight class, having one of the top 10 highest totals in the 84 kg class ever, all time. I believe she's ranked 8th, so she's much of a sleeper this year, but she's put up a lot of improvement and a lot of big performances at Arnold's, Euros and IPF Awards itself. Now for the best junior male lifter of the year, we have a stacked lineup with Nathan, James Adcock and Jack Hopkins. Now Jack, definitely worth a mention because he just stepped up from the sub-juniors and he's had an amazing year so far. I think he's currently placed top 5 as a junior, gel point wise, doing really amazing, doing really well in the weight class. Huge congratulations to him. But Nathan and James are just in a different class as of now. James will be aging out of the weight class, but James was able to pop a massive 811 kg total and smash the GB record when, as a junior, like in the open, I think the record stood at 805. Came in first in the 93s, smashed it with the 811 kg total. That was impressive, and that was like just setting the standard as a junior lifter for the open lifters themselves. Now another freak came on later and destroyed that record later on, but we'll mention the man as we go along. And then we have Nathan, who he's had a decent year. He set a 787.5 kg total, currently number 1 ranked male and overall across male and female junior wise, highest GL points ever. Like, he's just ranked at the top right now. Nathan set a 787.5 kg total. He went head to head with multiple athletes at IPF Awards, junior wise, also in nationals and in Euros. He's placed second at multiple competitions, but I think just due to the fact that Nathan has been more active this year and also has the highest GL points, I have to give him the award for this year. He's also just 21, 22, turned 22 this year, has next year as a junior left. Nathan is making strides. Nathan is going to keep on pushing the standard. Also, James has pushed the standard and he'll be going into the Open as of next year, but I think Nathan has just had more fights on his belts, and I think he deserves the award for fighting more during this year. Next up, we have the best junior female lifter of the year. I think this one's kind of decided already. Unfortunately, Ariel Love would have had very, very close competition. I mean, we should not forget about Alice Friedman. Alice is an absolute monster. I mean, I remember, I've been following her journey for a while. Absolute freak of an athlete. Competing in the 76 kg weight class, totaled 510 kg at junior nationals GB-wise. She got injured unfortunately this year, so we haven't seen her on the international stage, and we haven't seen much activity from her apart from that GB nationals. Well, I believe she also missed the second deadlift attempt and had to retake it for a third. At one point, she was also ranked the highest GL points athlete until Erlov did her thing and took that point by just about 0.13 GL points. But Alice Freeman's put up a massive total, 510 kg as a junior, which is only about 18 kg from what Sophia is doing in the Open. It's insane. I'm excited to see what she does next year. Hopefully she can get healthy and then also step back on the platform and put an amazing performance. But in your first place, you have Erlov, absolute monster. Picked up like her first competition was last in November, and she has just been taking the medal. Erlov has a massive 538.5 kg total with a 240 kg deadlift as a female junior in the 84 kg weight class. I mean, she's pulled 250 in the gym. Again, a year in and a bit into powerlifting, it's insane. Everyone's excited to see what she does in the future, and we're excited to see her progress more and also just enjoy the journey and keep on with this sport, and let's see how far she takes it. And just to leave up, we also have Marilla Fisher, who put up an amazing performance and is starting to edge towards that 100 GL point mark, competing in the 69 kg weight class with a massive 472.5 kg total that she did last year when she did juniors. She's coming up. I'm very excited to see what she does. I don't know if she's dealing with injuries as of now. I'm very low key in the training, but we're excited to see whether she can push into that 100 GL point mark and start chasing Alice Freeman and Erlov for next year. Now we're into the individual movement awards. So we have the best squat of the year, male. So we have Durance Kengamu in this list it off. 300 kg squat, first person in GB to do that. A 310 kg squat he posted on his Instagram. The man does heavy weights, very low key with his training, but 83 kg body weight, he is moving some heavy weights. We have Asif Ahmed with a massive 380 kg squat. That's insane. Like 380 is a lot of weight, and the way Asif squat, it's such a beautiful and well executed squat that it's an amazing just to look at. We also have Samwat with a 342.5 kg squat he did in the gym at 51 years old. Absolutely insane, monster of an athlete. This was done in the gym, so in comparison to Asif and Durance, who have actually, well, Durance hit his 310 in the gym, but the 300 was done on the platform. That 342 is ridiculous. You have to put Samwat up there with one of the best squatters we have currently in GB. And then we also have Kibra Ali, one of the lighter weight class, 66 kg athlete, who's also squatted 242.5 kg, which is a big squat for a 66 kg athlete, and is well ahead of everyone in that class with his squat. And also his deadlift, which is starting to catch up with everyone else. So for this segment, I have to award the big boys for just having the most weight on the back. Asif Ahmed with that 380 squat, 80 kg squat at British Nationals was insane to see. I know he wanted a lot more on that day, and hopefully we can get him back on the platform healthy. I won't be surprised if we start talking about a 400 kg squat in GB, which would just be insane, and everyone will be very hyped to see that at the next Nationals if possible. Now next up we have the best squat for females. In this list we have the one and only Bobby Butters. We have Ziana with a massive 207.5 kg squat, and we also have our love, who's just a junior, first day in powerlifting, a 208 kg squat in the 84 kg junior weight class. All amazing females, but you have to give it to Bobby. Bobby's our number one squatter. Like that's the pride and joy of GB basically. Mrs. World Record holder, currently always progressing. That it's basically her world record, and whenever she steps on the platform, she takes it a little bit further. Bobby currently holds a massive squat at 185.5 at 57 kg body weight. This is just flat out insane. So Bobby has the best squat for 2022. Now the next segment I'm not a massive fan of is the best bench for the year. We have Tony Cliff in this section. Tony's here because he's an absolute masterclass bencher in classic and equipped. I mean, he's benched over 300 kg in equipment, benched 240 kg his most recent meet he did, and he looked like he had a lot of kg left. Tony is in this list with a 240 kg in the 120 weight class. We also have Owen Hubbard. Owen benched 228 euros in the 83 kg weight class. Absolutely impressive bench, and this is also considering Owen had an injury earlier during the meet, which meant that he didn't actually qualify a squat during that day because he got injured, but was still brave enough to step on that platform and pop a big bench with 220 kg in the 83 kg weight class. And then finally in this list we have Jack Taylor, an absolute phenom who has just come out of nowhere. He's just 20 or 21 years old. He's benched a massive 235 kg in the gym in the 93 kg weight class. He's known as the man with a bigger deadlift, with a bigger bench than his deadlift, which is a rare thing to see. Honestly, I don't know how he does it, but 235 kg in the gym is just insane at 21. He's been powerlifting for a year and a bit now. I don't know if he did much before powerlifting competitions. It's a hard one to pick for this class or this award. I think I have to give it Jack, phenomenal athlete. We're gonna be talking about him for years. Hopefully he gets that deadlift up, so he can become an actual, like a full power athlete. But Owen Hubbard stepping on that platform after an injury was just impressive. Like, he basically strained his groin, still came up with one leg, hit a massive 220 kg and could have pushed it to 225 if he wanted to. So we have to give Owen Hubbard his award here for the best male bencher of the year for 2022. So next up we have the best female bench of the year. In this class we have Bobby Butters with amazing 112.5 kg bench at 57 kg body weight. We have Melissa Hexter with a massive 120 kg bench in the 63 kg weight class, but only weighing 60.5. So not too far from Bobby, and 120 kg is a lot of weight. And then we also have Sophia Ellis with a 122.5 kg bench in this weight class. Melissa is like, she's just firing on all cylinders. 120 kg at 60.5 kg body weight is just flat out impressive. Very excited to see what she does in the future. Hopefully she can get more healthy, step on the platform again and compete at nationals. We don't know, but we definitely know that she has a big bench in store and she'll be displaying that at the next nationals. So for this category, we have to give Melissa Hexter her award for being the best female bencher of the year. Now, for the section I actually enjoyed, bench is just bench, leave that one to the side. We have the best male deadlift for the year. Now, this is a stacked lineup. There have been people who have pulled a lot of weight who have been excluded from this section. First up, we have the number one man himself, Kristen Ayodoku. Now, Kristen, I think his 360 kg is a GB record. Impressive weight to be held in this 93 kg body weight, considering also what Kristen had to deal with leading up to this competition. But I believe Kristen also came in nominations at 6th or 7th, and Kristen was able to pull 360 kg. Bear in mind, put a massive impressive performance on squat bench. With that deadlift alone, pulled him from being 6th to 7th, all the way into being second in 93 kg in euros. Honorable mentions in this section, we have Mike Tennant with a massive 368 deadlift at British Nationals. Mike Tennant is in here because the man has been through a lot. I mean, last year Mike was making posts saying he was he wouldn't be able to do powerlifting. He had a hip fracture while pulling sumo, got very big numbers. I think he pulled 370, 380 as a sumo lifter. messed up his hip, went to the doctors, was basically told that there's no chance of him powerlifting again. Was able to go conventional, sumo versus conventional, we have different views on this topic, but he was able to come back and pop a massive 368 kg deadlift at British Nationals. So heads up to the man, he's been through everything and he's come back at the top. And we also have Nonso Chinye, phenomenal athlete. I mean, Lord, God knows where this man is going to end up. Only 17 years old and already pulling 330 kg as a 17-year-old and has only been powerlifting for like 6 months. He's got all the videos. It's insane, it's impressive. The man is built from every genetic pool that we need to generate a top level lifter. I'm just excited to see his journey in powerlifting, excited to see how long he sticks with the sport, how far he can take it, and hopefully he makes a statement at his next competition. Also in this category, we have to include myself, put a decent 372.5 to point to third place. When in comparison to these guys, I mean, they're doing insane numbers. We also have Indiraj with a massive 375 kg deadlift, which currently is the biggest deadlift in GB, apart from maybe New Richardson, which was a while ago. Impressive performances. We're known for our deadlifts in GB wise, so we're just going to keep on doing that into 2023. Now we have the best female deadlift. We have Joy Namani with 230 kg at 57 kg body weight. Nothing more to be said. Joy is amazing. That's it. Like, let's just leave it at that. We also have Zayana with currently the biggest female deadlift in GB with 246 kg in the 84 kg weight class. She also did this Euros international competition in standard. Impressive performance, and currently holds, I think she's pushed the 84 kg record total record to 553.5 so impressive total. Excited to see what she does in the future. And we have Erolov right behind that with a 240 kg deadlift, which she also did at Euros and as junior. Erolov, keep on smashing, doing the thing you want to do. She's a junior, she's growing. Both females will definitely be pushing the standards in the 84 kg weight class, and I'm excited to see what they keep on doing there. And then we also have Sophia Ellis with a 240.5 kg deadlift. Impressive deadlift overall across all weight classes. Excited to see how these athletes push the standard. But I think we all know we have to give this to Joy Namani with a massive 230 kg at 57 kg body weight. That's just too insane to process, and I'm excited to see what he does next year. Everyone excited to see her battle against Jan Jacob. And then finally we have most improved male lifter, the one and only Mr. Christian Ayodokun. Smashed it, impressive performances all out, all round, all year. The man's an absolute phenom, and everyone's excited to see how he matures. I mean, he's filled out this weight class. He's built for this weight class. He's our future 93. I know a lot of other 93s have a problem with this, but I'm excited to see what you guys do, how much you guys push Christian, and everyone's excited to see the battle that's going to happen in National next year. And then finally, for our most improved female lifter, you have to give it to Zayana. I mean, Zayana's gone from being ranked 24th or 22nd geo points wise in 2021 to being ranked top 5 this year in GB. I mean, she's made strides in performances. She's taking the 84 kg weight class by the reins and pushing the standards by a lot. So I'm very excited to see how Christian and Zayana keep this up next year. Excited to see how they push their respective classes, and everyone's excited to see what happens at Nationals. So thanks so much for getting to the end of this. Hopefully you enjoyed it. There's no certificate, it's just digital shout outs. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If there are any lifters that you thought were honorable mentions in each of these categories that I missed out, please put them down in the comments. Give me your picks for each of these weight classes. Thank you so much for getting to the end of the YouTube video. Please do subscribe, like if you enjoy the content. Hopefully from next year we'll be plowing out a lot of content and putting things out. I need to step it up. So see you guys in the next one, and thank you so much. Peace.